British students go to a Korean aircraft carrier cafeteria.
How you guys sleep?
Really well.
Good. Feeling good?
Yeah, really good.
Today, we are having lunch on the Mirado.
Oh.
What is that?
Is that the big ship?
No way! No way!
This is what I needed after the last few days. Oh, thank God.
Do set. No, how to do set.
What are you saying? Bro, you help.
Welcome over Korean Englishman.
Thank you very much.
네, 저는 오늘 소개를 맡게 된 김유라 소령이라고 합니다. 마라도함은 우리 대한민국에서 가장 큰 배고요. 우리는 상륙작전이랑 해상항공작전 그리고 해상상륙기동부대의 임무를 수행하고 있습니다. 여기서는 보이지 않지만 한미의 태극기가 있기 때문에 국기에 대한 경례를 하고 들어갈 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
This is one of the coolest experiences of my life.
It's huge. Look how big that is. It's just cavernous.
여기는 마라도함의 차량갑판입니다. 여기에는 해병대 상륙장갑차나 트럭을 실을 수 있습니다. We can open the layer lamp to the seas. Yeah.
And it's like a swimming pool. Can you jump in it?
Yeah.
Have a swim.
But it's dangerous.
So no jump, no jump.
Yeah, no jump. This is a helicopter lift, so we can move the helicopters from flight deck to here.
Is it coming down now?
Yeah.
No way!
This is how I should have been revealed.
It's like it should be in a Star Wars film. I can imagine Darth Vader coming out now. Right, squeeze up, boys, tight fit.
Oh my God, this is so good. Why-oh.
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 Stop laughing.
Stop laughing.
Cool.
Oh, get nervous. Whoa. Yeah, this is sick. Yeah.
Bro.
This is how it feels to be a helicopter.
Quote of the day.
Is this the top now, yeah?
Look at the view.
Oh my God, that is insane.
No,
Oh, this is
not
insane.
Real. This is not
Look
real.
at the view.
One of the coolest lifts I've ever been on.
Just the horizon as well. It's so beautiful.
We'll always love you.
Of course. You hear that recorder?
I just wanted to do that.
This is flight deck, and there are 5 spots on the flight deck. It means the helicopters can land and take off at the same time.
It's crazy. Like, it's massive. This place is massive. Like, I would get lost so easily in the ship. I could never work here.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. Oh, the coffin racks. Yo, these beds, it's probably some of the best sleep I have ever gotten in my entire life. I was on this bottom rack right here. It was off to the left, but you get the point. And there's a little curtain. So, oh, can you see it? Oh, yeah, the little curtain. You just pull that little curtain. Ours was red. You pull the little curtain. It was like a little fort. And the boat would just rock. And you'd have the light outside, because you had to always have light to see where the hell you were going. This little red light. And you just close that little curtain. Oh, good times. That brings me back. And you'd only get woken up if somebody in the platoon was beating the shit out of somebody else in the platoon. Good times.
Yeah.
Small, isn't it? It's claustrophobic, isn't it, this?
No,
We can
it's the
accommodate
best.
up to 700 Marines.
Oh my God, that hurts.
Yeah, this is nice. I like this.
Night, guys.
Do you fit?
Yeah.
Armand doesn't fit. Armand doesn't fit at all.
Every time I wake up, I'm just gonna bang my head on this. I can't even stretch my legs, can I?
Privacy, please.
All right, if I leave you guys any longer, I feel like you're actually going to fall asleep. Come on.
Hell
Let's get
yeah.
out.
Whoever's here, whoever's the top me can come down.
No, don't come down, don't!
I'm coming.
Why are you shouting?
If you provided this on the flight home, I'd be really happy.
Transportation, as far as transportation goes, this is pretty good.
Oh, look at those little cute washing machines.
It's not washing machine. It's dryer for the shoes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we live in England. We could really use those. Come on, just flick that out. Come on out. Yeah, maybe not.
So many little like buttons and things I want to twist or push, and just see what happens. Oh, come on. Oh.
That one's just water. Yeah, you're fine with that one.
Now we move to flight control room.
Flight control. Here we go. It's getting real.
This is so legit. We're in the island.
Ooh, that spot.
It's getting real.
This is...
I am a small guy. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm a short guy. I don't generally have this problem. But you see, everything on the ship is made out of steel. Especially things like this. You see this lip right here? Even me as a little guy, sometimes I would have to just watch out. Because if you are not paying attention, you jump or some of you tall people, you hit that, you are done.
So legit. We're in the island. Whoa.
This is insane. Look, I don't even know what any of these buttons do.
Push them all!
Harvey, keep your hands to yourself.
So many buttons.
Show us.
This is a flight control room. It is similar to tower in the airport.
In the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And
How many missiles will this ship have?
it's
Classic. Secret information.
Bad question.
Luke's going home after today.
Whoa, look how high up we are.
That is crazy.
Well, Smith, you want to die from here, yeah? Bring it on, mate. You go first, I go second. I'll still save you.
No, that's too high, man.
Wow. That's
way
too much
too
wind
high.
for me.
Yeah, my hat almost blew off.
Can you hold my hat while I go check that? Sorry, I'm scared. I'm scared of
Sure,
heights.
just hold this. It's totally fine.
Blue, what are you asking? What do they blur what? Talking about things like this? Oh, they blurred the buttons and stuff. Yeah. So depending on the ship, like they don't necessarily want to expose like what controls are where, how things work. Because then sometimes depending on the ship, depending on the craft or the vehicle, it just provides more information for other people to look, kind of learn the dash, learn how it works sometimes. I mean, that's a pretty broad explanation. But there could also be information on as far as like where the ship is or what the current status is, so they try to hide as much information as possible. That's my guess.
Look how high up we are.
That is crazy.
Well, Smith, you want to die from here, yeah? Bring it on, mate. You go first, I go second. I'll still save you.
No, that's too high, man.
Wow. That's
way
too much
too
wind
high.
for me.
Yeah, my hat almost blew off.
Can you hold my hat while I go check that? Sorry, I'm scared. I'm scared of
Sure,
heights.
just hold this. It's totally fine.
Can't do that.
Max felt like he was going to fall over a railing, which clearly wasn't going to happen.
You didn't need to explain it. That's exactly what happened.
This is where the sounds come from.
Oh,
this is where the
we're
siren
allowed
buttons
in
are.
here?
Yeah, this is the bridge.
How are we
This is the
allowed in?
bridge.
This is amazing.
And this is the bridge.
Which part of the ship do you work on?
Here.
Here, you work
Yeah,
here
duty
as well.
officer.
Oh, you're here, wow.
Yeah.
So this is your...
Is this your area?
Yeah,
You
no,
stand here.
yeah.
You stand here.
Stand here.
There must be a button in here that makes a loud honking sound.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yes.
Press it.
You really want to...
Just saying. I'm
Just
saying
really
probably-
wants a loud honking sound. Oh, we can make a loud sound.
네네.
알리, 잠시 후 함내 경보 시험 실시할 예정. 훈련 시험 참여도 이상 방해서라.
That's going all around the ship. That's sick.
충돌 경보.
Oh, yeah, these are the different... They mean different things. They're different alarms.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one.
That's not a good one.
Missile alert.
Get out
Missile.
함내 경보 시험 끝.
고맙습니다. 고맙습니다. Wow, that was cool. That was very cool.
See, on the ship that I was on, two of the alerts were very similar. There was one that meant lunch, and there was one that meant launch. And then you'd hear it and you'd go, I'll just head to lunch. I made all that up.
They give me flashbacks to the gas chamber.
Yeah, the sound. Yeah.
Do you get lost on this boat?
No, nah.
Oh, do you memorize the whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got used to
Yeah.
How many people are working on this boat?
230.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a lot.
200 there, and you're in command of all of them.
I'm number 4.
Number 4. Very impressive.
Yesterday you guys had a training?
With the Navy SEALs.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, it was so tiring.
My body doesn't work anymore.
Right, boys, sometimes the ship goes out on mission for up to 2 months to keep everyone happy on the ship and serving well. They are renowned for having very good food. You guys are lucky you get to skip the 2 months out in sea and just taste the cafeteria food. Let's go try some of the food, shall we?
Let's go.
Lunch on the Mirado. All right, grab a tray. Wow, that's hot.
That's absolutely roasting.
Class, to be honest. Don't know what much of it is, but...
Wow.
Highly
Damn.
I put the noodles in the place where you should put the bowl.
Okay, let's go grab a seat. Yeah. What are you thinking, boys?
I like volume, but this is volume.
I'm just looking. Look how much food I've got compared to everyone else.
I honestly can't believe that they have LA galbi at a military cafeteria. First up, we are going to try budae jjigae.
Yeah, this looks really
Now,
good.
bonus points for anyone who knows what budae jjigae means.
Korean army stew?
Army-based stew. That is exactly what it is.
Nice.
A bit of an odd collection of different ingredients.
Yeah, sausage. What the hell? Why is sausage in soup?
There's some spam-like
love
meat in
spam.
there. Traditionally, this would also have baked beans in it.
What?
Can anyone guess why there's such a strange collection of food? US military bases. So after the Korean War, not much food available. So they would often use ingredients from the US Army bases, combine them with Korean ingredients like kimchi and this stew. Get stuck in. Give it a taste.
Oh, that's really nice.
That is so comforting.
Oh, it's just like wonderful comfort food, isn't it?
It's what you want when you're ill.
Yeah. And the broth is not like too plain. The flavour's lovely.
I think this is the best, like, Korean stew thing we've had.
Yeah, this is better than anything we had at the military.
Yeah, because it's a mix of everything.
It really is a fusion between Western and Eastern cuisine. Jaden's just silently eating.
Yeah.
All right, Jaden, anything to say? He's nearly finished these.
It was good.
I like it. I don't know if it makes sense, but this is like good ship food. It's like you're cold out at sea. This is exactly what you need. Like,
Have you had Lunchables?
perfect.
Next up, this is a very traditional Korean dish. It's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's called japchae. Get stuck in.
They're really nice. I like them. It's a bit like jelly. They're
Yeah.
like jelly noodles.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that texture. Really silky but chewy at the same time.
Yeah. The texture's really strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about it.
No?
Flavor's good.
Yeah, I'm with Harvey on this. I have had that japchae, and I was not a fan. It did not sit well. The texture really kind of threw me off.
They've got like a flavour that...
Mushroomy.
Yeah, that's it, mushroomy.
Yeah.
Really.
We're literally just smashing through them.
You guys have finished them off.
They are really, really good.
Wow, japchae.
So good.
All right, next up, we have our john. There's 3 colour johns. Hamsek john.
I didn't know you could have sausage in a john.
Literally put basically anything in a john. This one, you got some sausage, you got some spring onion, you got a crab stick.
Oh, wow.
All into a john.
Cheers.
Basically anything in a john.
He did that on purpose.
You ready, boys? We're going to do a John Jan.
John Judge.
Jan. John.
They don't
It's like
seem
a
sure.
slightly strange omelette.
I wasn't expecting it to be sweet.
It's a bit like the, you know, the Haribo rainbow things where you can pull them off.
It's just a delicious pocket-sized omelette.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Dip it in the soup.
Yeah, I love a little dip in that.
Oh, that's quite smart, actually.
Making good context, I'm just finishing everything quickly.
It's sweet. It's got a little tanjan flavour.
A little bit of
A little bit of tanjan.
Next up, do you guys remember having something that looks like, a bit like a stinging nettle we made a wrap with?
Yeah.
That's called gennip.
Gennip.
This is gennip john.
Oh, that's really good. Nice. Wonderful.
Wow. Oh, that...
Completely different flavour
That
as
is
well,
really
right?
good.
Well, it's got meat in it. Meat makes everything better.
Yeah. And you have that minty flavour.
Yeah, you got that like
From the
minty,
gennip, yeah.
Exactly.
I think that would work really well in the jjigae.
I feel like I prefer that to the first one we tried. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dip that in the jjigae.
Dip it in the jjigae?
Honestly.
Yeah. Look at us teaching Josh how to eat Korean food. Look how far we've come.
Oh my God.
That is so good.
Wow.
It's so good.
So, LA Galbi. Now this, I cannot believe they have LA Galbi at a military base.
Ooh,
This is
man,
not
that
mentioned.
looks
This is
good.
a restaurant.
This is, yeah.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
Don't you dare. No, don't you dare. Leave mine alone. You've got loads.
Cheers.
Oh, it's wonderful. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh my God.
Arbon, you know what to say.
Oh la la.
Ooh, la, 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 la.
Why is it sweet as well? It's got like a bit of sweetness to it.
That is so good.
Sweet.
The tanjan. Elite.
I mean, for mass catering, to cook like that for 200 and whatever people is pretty incredible.
How does that compare to what you had at the boot camp?
Oh, miles ahead.
Huge amount. Clear. This is much better. Yeah. The food at
This
boot
stuff
camp was
looks
good.
this stuff looks pretty good. Like if you're having to shovel food with an actual shovel, like
Whatever people is
that's generally it's asking for trouble. But this stuff looks pretty damn tasty.
clear. This is much better. Yeah. The food at boot camp was good.
Yeah, it was.
It was good, but I feel
Compared to this though.
no, not yeah. This is so much better.
If we got this at a restaurant in Korea, I'd be happy eating this.
I think what we've learned with the boot camp and this is that the quality of foods in these military bases are at such a high level.
What were you expecting when we said, you thought of military food?
Gloop.
What do you mean, glue?
Just like,
Got one more thing to try. You may have noticed there's a bit of a funny-looking orange here. You guys remember we went to Jeju on our last trip,
It's a Jeju already.
This is a halabong.
Halabong.
They've breeded two different species of orange together.
Huh.
And this wasn't in season when we went to Jeju, so we couldn't get it for you guys. We really wanted to do it. I have no idea how they have these on this ship. Can you feel how juicy it is already? Like, it's all over my hands. Yeah.
do you know what university?
Sorry.
Yeah,
You're
no,
getting
this
sprayed.
one is juicy.
You're getting
Yeah.
sprayed. Get stuck in. I love them.
Oh wow.
Just burst with juice.
Oh, it's absolutely lovely, isn't it?
That was the best orange I've ever had.
Wow.
It's like I'm having a cup of orange juice. Mm-hmm. That is so lovely.
That
It's so juicy.
that is the best orange I've ever had.
Really?
Look how big this is. Look. That is massive.
It's just so juicy. And there's no pips. No pips.
That's the worst part of eating an
That
orange.
is the worst part. It puts me off eating oranges.
Yeah.
God, Ollie, they're so good.
Is a pip a seed? No pips. And here's Ollie. Finally, I get to see Ollie in action. Okay, thank you. Pip.
Ollie, mate.
Look at that burst of... Yeah, that's exactly the expression I made. It's the burst of flavour.
Luke, try that, please.
Yeah. Luke's never had halabong before.
You're basically drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What do you guys think of food in the Korean
I've been
Navy?
treated well.
Better than some restaurants. Like, you can pay good money from it, yeah.
I think there's one word to describe this meal, and I think it's just spectacular. It's amazing. Oh, that's two words.
It's on a boat.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even, like, on land.
Like, I thought we'd be trying like rashes out of a plastic bag or something. This is good stuff.
Stirring in water into a pouch.
Like they've got a whole restaurant-style kitchen in the back. Like it's massive in there.
It's better than I thought, to be honest. I thought it would be good, but I don't think it'll be this good.
You smashed the stew.
Yeah.
You love the budae jjigae.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good,
great.
huh? But for now...
Man, I don't remember the food on ship. Admittedly, I have only been on a couple ships. One of them was only for, I think it was maybe for a week or two. It was on the USS Wasp. And we were the Marines that I think we were getting a ride somewhere, if I remember right. I don't remember the reason why we were on the ship, but they let us go for a ride for a week or two. And they brought us somewhere, and I don't remember the food, admittedly, but we got a lot of gym time, which was nice. I got to sleep in the coffin racks, which was nice. I ran into a whole bunch of stuff because you could see like it's pretty cramped spaces. And even though I'm not a tall guy, I am a wide guy. Always been that way. Sometimes you have to go through these big watertight doors sideways because I'm massive. But interesting stuff. I really like watching this. It's always funny. It's always interesting to see the other perspectives of people that, you know, they don't have the full context of going from here to here. You know, like boot camp all the way through boot camp and then all the way through initial training, specialized training, then into a unit and then onto a ship. So the truth is, if this food is great, that is a massive bonus. But the truth is, the food can be completely mediocre and it doesn't matter because the people that are on that ship are on that ship. And quite frankly, most of them won't care. They just want food. So you can put out some crackers and some cheese and some hot dogs, and at some point you get tired enough, you work enough, you're just happy to sit down and have a meal. So your standards are a lot lower than most of us living our everyday life and expecting like restaurant, you know, quality food. So that's just, and that's the thing, like that's why MREs just work, you know, like you're living out in the woods or the desert or wherever you are, hiding up in a city somewhere. Like MREs are great because they're small, compact, lots of calories. They don't taste terrible unless it's the pork chow mein. 25 years later, I will tell you the pork chow mein is like eating dog vomit. It wasn't great. Well, you say, well, Roscoe, how do you know what dog? I've eaten pork chow mein. That's how I know. You couldn't give the stuff away. I'll give you 10 pork chow meins for your Frankfurters. Hell no, go away.